Hello there, creative people. You know, I always say be unique, be different, and be smart. And I know today, with rising gas prices, things are a little rough. Getting back and forth to gigs, getting to shows, there's so many things that we need to do, and it's getting increasingly hard, even with the rising of food prices. And every day, it seems like the food prices are going up, and we're having to go into our reserves in order to survive. And even to feed our families, I know it's getting a little harder because the price of eggs is ridiculous. But we persevere, don't we? We do what we have to do. And the dollar doesn't mean anything anymore. We can't even give our child $1 these days and it really have any value. So I think what we have to do is look at things differently. And I know that no one should have to ever choose between paying for their rent or buying food for their family. No one should have to go through that. So let's talk about how the recession is inevitable and what does that mean for us musicians. And it seems like, the more we give, the more they want. The more we give, they take. With the rising cost of taxes and with the Federal Reserve increasing interest rates, and they will be doing it some more, it's enough to make you go nuts. And of course, we're trying to just survive and we're spending. And they tell us to stimulate the economy, but all we're doing really when we stimulate the economy is we're getting into debt. We're going further into debt, and the system is designed to keep us broke and keep us not being financially free. And I know you've been making the money. You've been making money this summer with all the gigs and the venues being opened back up. We've been able to get out and make things happen. But as soon as we get it, we feel like we've been robbed because of the rising interest rates. So I think what we've got to do, we have to regulate our spending. We have to pay off our credit cards and our loans and anything that we can do so that we can be financially free. And even though the Federal Reserve says we're not in a recession right now, but technically we are. And you can see my video about that above. And I don't know where our economy is going. I have no idea, but it really doesn't look good. But it's okay, because we can get started and prepare. And even though the Federal Reserve, they kept printing money and they kept printing money, and they come up with all these different acts for healthcare and energy bills, there's still ramifications for all of this spending. So what is the first thing that households cut back on when they're budgeting? Entertainment, right? They find other ways to be entertained. But for us musicians, that means there may be a decline in bookings, there may be a decline in gigs. We may not get the business that we're used to getting or the money that we're used to have coming in. And all of these venues like restaurants and places where we can gig, things may get a little tight because they've got to weigh their options because they've got to stay alive and stay afloat as well. So, and keep their businesses going. So what I want you to do is come up with a plan. And I'm doing the same thing. We've got to come up with a plan on how we can make our lives financially better. And who do you trust to take care of your family in a recession? You can't trust anybody. And Congress, can you please do your job? And with winter coming, there's going to be all kind of variants. There's going to be flus, all type of things that might keep us down or might cause the economy to be even worse than what it is. But just use your time wisely. Do some research. Do some how-tos, how to start your own business, how to make money online. There's so many ways. And instead of scrolling on social media and websites, use your time to learn how to build wealth. And then use your voice. Just be unique, be different, and be smart. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate you guys coming by. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, follow, and smash, touch, hit that like button. Go ahead, smash, touch, and hit it.
And remember, don't miss.